less than gods. They are angels, winged creatures of light, the messengers of the Creator. But everything you have learned about angels, everything you think you know, is wrong. Beyond what the eye can see and the mind can grasp, a war is raging.
Why don't we begin with his eyes? Your man has none.
But they weren't in the radiator grill.
No, I mean, he never had any. We found this in the lining of his coat. See this symbol? Matches a scar on his neck, exactly the same. He's also a hermaphrodite.
Think of the possibilities.
For over 1,000 years,
Get off the chair! I'm not here to hurt you.
they have fought for the ultimate prize.
Simon.
Now they are preparing for the final battle, where the fate of heaven will be decided on earth.
I can always smell a graveyard.
They want Colonel Hawthorne. They want a dead, forgotten, psychotic colonel. And I don't know why.
He's not here. If you were a soul, where would you hide?
One Navajo child
Hello there, young lady.
holds the key
Can you keep a secret?
to victory
Brian, have you seen Mary?
of God's army.
There's something that I would very much like to give to you.
Are you okay? I don't feel good.
Did you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel?
Who are you?
You have no idea.
What does he want with my kids?
I don't know, Catherine. But I gotta find him.
Where's the soul?
I'm so tired of this war.
Not yet! I can make this last forever. You'll never get that soul. Keep away from me. You should be on my side. Simon hid Hawthorne's soul inside her. I need it. You, give me a kiss.
Mary!
Go!
Dead. He's not dead. You gotta cuff him. Do you hear me?
Bob, just do it.
I'm an angel. I kill firstborns while their mamas watch. I turn cities into salt. I even, when I feel like it, rip the souls from little girls.
This is a good place. Oh my God.
I am the first angel, loved once above all others. I'm not here to help you, little bitch, because I love you or because I care for you, but because two hells is one hell too many. And I can't have that.
On earth,
I saw the devil tonight.
as it is in heaven,
God's rebel is coming, and all hell will break loose.
who is on the side
Save yourself!
of God?
He doesn't talk to me anymore.
Pray for
I'm getting so fed up with you.
Go to hell.
God's army.
This war is mine.
Cluck Cluck, take Walter Pigeon to love, honor, and obey, as long as forever and ever.
Everybody needs a friend.
Do I need to remind you that Tony still does not participate in class?
Some are feathered, some are furry. But there's never been a friend like Andre.
This is the newest member of our family.
I'm sick of this. Let's watch a game. Okay, it's fine.
Come on, what are you, a seal or a mouse?
You ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak!
Don't talk fast.
Just finished cleaning up your room.
He's hot.
Why is there herring in the fridge?
Just for a friend.
A bad-smelling, fish-eating, raspberry-blowing friend?
He's cool.
Scares me to death. He might have got too attached to this place to move south for the winter.
He's in trouble.
I'd say this constitutes captivity. If you comply with regulations, so this animal gets taken by the agency and you will face us in court.
No.
And only the love of a little girl can keep them together.
Mom! Mom! She just disappeared. What? Her dinghy's gone too, Dad.
Pictures presents A Gift from the Sea.
Based on a true story.
I love you.
Andre, starring Keith Carradine and remarkable newcomer Tina Majorino. Andre, out of the water and into your heart.
From acclaimed New Zealand director Peter Jackson.
Ready? Smart.
Miramax International presents a new film based on the extraordinary diaries and writings of two New Zealand schoolgirls whose friendship was to have fatal consequences.
What on earth is this? I don't know if you've noticed, Mrs. Collins, but I've actually drawn St. George in the likeness of the world's greatest tenor, Mario Lanza.
Through enchanted eyes, what wonders to behold. The average becomes extraordinary. The ordinary becomes paradise. And the world becomes a fabulous place of romance, where dreamers and believers are miraculously transformed into heavenly creatures.
We have decided how sad it is for other people that they cannot appreciate our genius. But we hope the book will help them to do so a little.
Mummy, Paul and I have decided that Charles and Deborah are going to have a baby, an heir to the throne of Barovnia.
But this is not a world that takes kindly to magic.
Think these stories are going to get you school certificates? You don't seriously think anyone's going to publish them?
What would you know? You wouldn't know the first thing about writing. You're the most ignorant person I've ever met.
Mrs. Reaper, may I come in? Juliet's been behaving in a rather disturbed manner.
Yvonne hasn't been herself either. Locking herself away in a room, endlessly writing.
It's rather more complicated than that. Your daughter appears to have formed a rather unwholesome attachment to Juliet.
There's nothing wrong with having a close friend, but sometimes things can get too friendly. I'm sure she'd understand you're having other interests outside of the friendship. I mean, there's all sorts of clubs and hobbies that you can...
Suddenly, their kingdom was under siege.
I think I'm going crazy. No, you're not, Gina. It's everyone else who's bonkers.
And they would do anything to defend it.
From now on, you are sleeping in the house where we can keep an eye on you. You're only 14. You're a child.
Your mother is rather a miserable woman, isn't she?
I know what to do about Mother.
Yes.
We don't want to go to too much trouble. Some sort of accident.
Miramax International presents a remarkable vision of imagination, innocence, and obsession in a film achievement unlike any before. This is the true story of Juliet Hulme and Pauline Reaper and the incident that shocked a generation. Heavenly Creatures.
These kids ain't the same anymore. And you know what's behind it all? Rock and roll. That music is turning the kids into a bunch of sex-hungry, beer-drinking, road-racing werewolves.
An outlaw teen on a fast track to nowhere.
The world's not really accommodating to people who want to do things differently.
In a town where you play by the rules.
Nobody makes their own rules in my town.
Or you're playing with fire.
Are you sure you're going to be going out with someone like Dude?
Yes.
I'll be sure to get her back. Just leave that.
From Robert Rodriguez, director of the acclaimed El Mariachi. Join David Arquette, Helen Shaver, and William Sadler as 50s cool meets 90s style in a small town heading for a big showdown. Road Racers.
Hollywood is home to lots of top dogs. Lassie, Benji, Beethoven. Now comes the greatest canine hero of all, Sherlock, undercover dog.
Go get the telephone. Fetch, fetch.
Dad, he can talk.
The dog? Law enforcement's top cop is hard at work.
They have to be getting the drugs onto the island somehow.
What's the cop doing?
He's getting in the truck.
Crack crime fighter Sherlock Bones is up to his paws in trouble. Sherlock is hot on the tail of some dangerous criminals.
You gonna make a phone call?
Come on, get dialing.
Mom hates it when the dogs run up big phone bills.
But he needs a helping hand.
They're never gonna let a dog upstairs.
Billy is just the kid for the job.
Sherlock!
Together, they stalk their prey.
There's someone in there.
With canine cunning.
Look out, lad. Drug smugglers.
Hey!
Dogged determination.
Keeps finding us. It's a police dog. That's what he's supposed to do.
And a few shaggy shenanigans.
Which boat is he on?
No idea.
All it takes is a true friend.
Excuse me.
To teach an old dog
Sherlock!
I'm driving.
some new tricks. And give the local police a new leash on life. MDP presents Sherlock, Undercover Dog. The funniest, friskiest romp of the year.
This is fun. Which one's the break?
He came from the streets of Paris to the heart of Dixie. It was the dream of a lifetime, an American education.
You dwarves, you dreadful, onanistic, small-timers. Now you all have a long way to go.
And a chance to explore an exciting new world.
This here game, it ain't for everyone. I mean, you got to like getting hit.
But his real education began when he met April.
Hi.
Hello.
You're fine, aren't you? I can tell by the fact that you can look me in the eyes.
She was mysterious.
Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? If you're gonna risk your neck for a colored girl, might as well be her.
Beguiling.
I only want to chase you.
So chase me.
And utterly irresistible. They came from two different worlds.
What's a Duke? The Duke is one place a French boy should never go.
You looking for something, white boy?
If you're a long way from home, can't sleep at night, grab your telephone, something just ain't right. That's evil.
But their hearts beat as one.
I love you.
Breaking all the rules.
Now, I can only guess at your relationship. Not only is it wrong in the eyes of God, but son, it's dangerous.
defying all the odds.
I'm gonna lose you to some belle, some girl with blonde hair.
You don't breathe a word of this affair of the heart to anyone. You understand? Or we're all dead.
It was a love that would change their lives forever.
This is an interlude of inestimable value. Don't spoil it.
For you, I risk everything.
Miramax International presents Foreign Student, starring Robin Givens, who electrified the screen in A Rage in Harlem.
Un bisou is a French kiss. Well, maybe you better give me one of those.
And Marco Hofschneider, star of the international hit Europa Europa. Written by Menno Mehez, the Academy Award-nominated writer of The Color Purple. And directed by the internationally renowned photographer, Eva Serini. Foreign Student, a true romance.
Miramax International is proud to present the latest creation from 1994 Oscar nominee Robert Altman. Pret-a-Porter, a provocative peek at the glamorous world of high fashion, starring a dazzling international cast. Anouk Ami, Lauren Bacall, Rupert Everett, Terry Garr, Richard E. Grant, Sophia Loren, Lyle Lovett, Marcello Mastroianni, Stephen Ray, Tim Robbins, Julia Roberts, Jean Rochefort, Lily Tomlin, and Tracy Ullman. Pret-a-Porter, written by Robert Altman and Barbara Schulgasser, directed by Robert Altman, winner of the coveted Directors Guild of America D.W. Griffith Award. Now in pre-production in Paris, principal photography begins April 1994. Pret-a-Porter. In this world, looks could kill.
Waiting in school all day long, waiting on the bell ring so I can go throw my doors on the table, pick up a telephone. Come on, baby, let's get some.
Miramax International presents Pulp Fiction, a new motion picture from one of the most important creative forces in film today, Quentin Tarantino, writer of True Romance, and Oliver Stone.